Hello and good evening. This is our special verified coverage which is coming to you from the ground here in Ahmedabad. The buzz was for the second phase of the poll since morning from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, people watching him on the streets to, of course, the exit polls this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And exit polls are not only putting out a picture here for Gujarat, for Himachal Pradesh, for the MCD polls in Delhi, they are also giving some indications for the national scenario and how these polls are going to impact the upcoming elections in 2023, the state elections and also the big battle of 2024. Before we start and give you a sense, a wrap-up of what the exit polls have said, if you are just tuning in after a long day at work in the national capital, let me just very quickly, before I wrap up and give you a sense of what these exit polls for each state have said, what are the indications, and discuss that, take a look at how the day panned out today.
लोकतंत्र के उत्सव के लिए देश के नागरिकों का हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूं, धन्यवाद करता हूं।
मुझे लगता है कि इस बार जनता शिक्षा, अच्छी शिक्षा व्यवस्था, स्वास्थ्य व्यवस्था, कानून व्यवस्था और मुझ जैसे शरीफ आदमी, मैं अपने आप को शरीफ इसलिए कहता हूं कि लोगों के लिए मैंने पत्रकारिता में होते हुए मुद्दों की पत्रकारिता की है।
सिर्फ हम चुनाव लड़ने के लिए हम मशीन बन जाएं, ये गलत नजरिया है राजनीतिक पार्टी के लिए।
So all eyes were on the evening when after 6:30, in fact, the exit polls started rolling in for Gujarat, for Himachal Pradesh and for the MCD elections in the national capital. While Gujarat, where people had most of their focus on because of the reasons, Prime Minister's constituency, and if people wanted to know, while all those indicators of low voting percentage, is there a case for worry as far as the BJP is concerned? Let me very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, in fact, go across and give you a sense of the poll of polls that we do. Let me first tell you a disclaimer. Exit polls can be wrong. Often they have been. NDTV doesn't do any exit poll. We take the data and information from various polls that other agencies are doing, and then we put them together to find a mean and present a picture for you of what the bigger picture seems like. So if you have been wasting your time on one poll or the other, this is the place where you find the sum of the juice of all the exit polls. Let me very quickly start with, in fact, the big picture that is emerging out of Gujarat right now. That's the big state. Everybody has been talking about this state. And what is the big message that comes out of this exit poll? So just to start and tell you, the exit polls predict Bharatiya Janata Party getting almost 131 seats. 131 seats is the prediction for the BJP. It is going to be a massive victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is poised, in fact, to break its own record of 2002 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi, after the Gujarat riots, got 127 seats when he was the Chief Minister and he became the Chief Minister of Gujarat. This will be a major boost for Narendra Modi, his image. Home Minister Amit Shah, who micromanaged the election, will also get a big thumbs up. Fort Modi seems to be intact and is only getting stronger. And in the run-up to the 2024 election, this is going to be a very, very crucial message. And apart from that, the scale of expected victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party is going to have an impact in the contests which are coming up in 2023, be it Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Karnataka and also Chhattisgarh. And the Congress party, though has completely collapsed as far as these exit polls are concerned, but has managed to stay away as the principal challenger ahead of the Aam Aadmi Party, which according to some exit polls is making quite an impressive entry. Despite, if you don't take all their claims that we are going to completely whitewash the state, they are making an impressive entry. Very quickly, what have these exit polls been saying seat share and vote share wise in Gujarat? TV9 Gujarati is in fact giving Bharatiya Janata Party about 125 to 130 seats, 40 to 50 seats to the Congress Party. The NewsX Jan Ki Baat poll is giving 117 to 140. Republic is giving 128 to 148. Times Now 135 to 145. Aaj Tak Access My India 129 to 151. ABP, a C voter, 129 to 140. Z is giving them 110 to 125. And today's Chanakya about 150 seats. And India TV has given them 112 to 121. The mean comes out to be for the Bharatiya Janata Party about 132, 38 for the Congress, 8 for the Aam Aadmi Party, others bagging 4. That's the larger consequence as far as these exit polls are concerned. Now let's very quickly also give you a sense of what's happening with Himachal Pradesh, the other big state that people are in fact very, very interested. Himachal Pradesh, remember, has kick-started this entire journey from here to 2024 elections. Himachal was the first state to go to the polls. The hill state, which has a revolving door kind of a politics. I mean, every 5 years the government there changes. Is Himachal doing something different this time? Like the BJP said, Riwaz badlo, Raj mat badlo, and the Congress wanted to change the Raj and not the Riwaz. It is too close to call as far as most exit polls are concerned. They are divided, and poll of polls gives a narrow edge to the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Aam Aadmi Party here has completely failed to make any dent as far as this poll is concerned. I'll just not go through all the exit polls. They will be on your screens with the numbers of every exit poll, but I'll just tell you the mean. The mean gives BJP at this moment 35 seats and the Congress about 30 seats, 0 to AAP, 3 to others. So there is the Access in India, Aaj Tak Access My India poll, which is giving an edge to the Congress Party. Rest today and Chanakya is giving a neck-to-neck fight. They are playing safe there. Rest everybody is giving an edge to the Bharatiya Janata Party. That's one state. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, where the BJP is hoping that they would be able to repeat. They change the chief minister as well, and the Congress Party, at least Priyanka Gandhi fought that election. She was there. Now, the third big poll today that took place, the exit poll, was for the local body polls in Delhi, the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. What's the bigger picture that we are seeing here as far as the MCD polls are concerned? This is going to be a major upset for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Their 15-year rule in the MCD comes to an end if these exit polls become the exact poll on December 8th. The Aam Aadmi Party is predicted to sweep the municipal polls. BJP will lose it after 15 years. Congress, once again, the downward spiral for the Congress Party continues. They will be wiped off in the MCD polls. And all the big campaigners of the Bharatiya Janata Party at this time, at least seems like that juggernaut has stopped in front of Arvind Kejriwal's image. So what in fact usually the poll of the polls is predicting, it is predicting about 84 for the BJP, 6 for the Congress, 154 out of 250 for the Aam Aadmi Party, which is poised to win this. So this is the major, this is the major, the picture that we are getting at this moment. Let me just check if we have, my colleague Tanushree Pandey joining us at this moment. Let me go across to Tanushree. Tanushree, you have been in Gujarat for quite some time. All the permutation combinations, Aam Aadmi Party cutting in votes, the low voting percentage, the Congress saying that there has been a low campaign. Eventually, it has all boiled down to one thing, which says Narendra Modi's face is the biggest currency, political currency in Gujarat, and that's the face people have posed their faith in.
Absolutely, Ankit, and you know something you and I have been witnessing on the ground. We have been reporting this as well, that as much as the Aam Aadmi Party is saying that they are giving a solid campaign, especially in the urban pockets, as much as the Congress Party has been saying that they are deliberately doing a silent campaign, which is voting for them. There is an undercurrent. we have been reporting that at large people really felt a strong connect with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Many of the voters did not even know the name of their local MLAs. Many did not even know the name of the Chief Minister of Gujarat. They clearly told me that we are going to vote on the name, on the face of Narendra Modi. That is what we vote for, even if we are angry, even if there are issues on the ground, even if there is anti-incumbency, even if there are, there's a water crisis, there is unemployment. We are only going to seek solutions from the Bharatiya Janata Party and from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because he is Gujarati. We connect with him. He's our leader. He's our, our Prime Minister. That is the kind of strong sentiments Gujaratis had. And if now exit polls, I think, clearly show what kind of strong sentiment and attachment the Gujaratis have with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And clearly, BJP is all set for a massive landslide.
So whether, Tanushree, basically to sum it up, I mean, they might have problems with the current government, but they are seeking solutions. They have only faith in Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his face to find the solutions. They have not been able to find an alternate as far as Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. Thank you, Tanushree, for joining us. It's been a long day for Tanushree as well. Let me also introduce my guests who are joining me at this moment. Mr. Ajay Umat, Group Editor, Ahmedabad Mirror and Nav Gujarat Samay, has been been there throughout this campaign, giving us the insights as far as this entire campaign is concerned. We are also being joined by Pramod Swami, leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Mahima Singh, spokesperson of the Congress, also joining us this evening. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us at this hour. Mr. Ajay Umat, I want to start with you, sir. We've been talking throughout this campaign and all those factors of rebels, and we are right now only going by the data of the exit polls. We don't know whether this is going to be exact picture on December 8th, but just going with this data, every other factor, low voting percentage, rebels for the Bharatiya Janata Party, Aam Aadmi Party's campaign, Congress low campaign, nothing seems to have worked. Gujarat once again heading towards a landslide BJP.
Ankit, if you recall, last night you and our cephalogist friend, we all agreed unanimously on one factor, that was X factor, and that was Modi factor. So Modi hai to mumkin hai. The bottom line is clear that BJP is forming government in Gujarat, whether they will get 120 seat or 150 seat. That is not important. BJP is going to have a decent 2/3 majority, and that is what all opinion polls and exit polls are saying. Having said this, I am saying that there were a lot of issues. Anti-incumbency was there, unemployment, price rise, poverty, farmers issue. But when it comes to Narendra Modi, it turned out to be pro-incumbency, because they say that Modi is the face, and they are not voting in the name of any minister or any MLA. They are voting only for Prime Minister Modi. And this time, Prime Minister has to do extra 3 big road shows in Surat, in Ahmedabad, on the second consecutive day, and on third day. Last evening also he came unscheduled here and monitored everything. And I told you last night also that since last 1 week BJP was doing course correction every day, damage control. There were issues like so many rebels, 19 rebels is not a small thing. And Aam Aadmi Party is cutting votes for BJP as well as Congress. But BJP, they managed to keep their house in order, and we see the result today.
So, despite the Aam Aadmi Party coming and making it a triangular contest in certain seats, it also seems, Mahima Singh, if we go by these polls, but for the Congress, it's a terrible loss of face. They have not been able to build on what they were able to build in 2017. And the Aam Aadmi Party seems to be hitting the Congress harder than it is hitting the BJP. And I'm right now restricting myself only to Gujarat because, of course, for the Congress Party, there is some sort of hope as far as Himachal Pradesh is concerned. But talking about Gujarat, your low-key campaign model seems to have completely failed in front of Narendra Modi juggernaut.
Well, thank you, Ankit. Afzal Khan is a shayer who said, "तू भी सादा है, कभी चाल बदलता ही नहीं. हम भी सादा हैं कि इसी चाल में आ जाते हैं." So, if at all these exit polls are to be believed, then that is the case. That is the scenario. And Ajay ji was just saying, with due respect, I want to say this to him. He was saying, by virtue of his comments, I'll say this to the viewers. He said that Modi hai to mumkin hai wala factor hai. So I have to say that Modi hai to more bhi mumkin hai. मोदी है तो बिल्किस के जो गुनहगार हैं उनका रेमिशन मुमकिन है, मोदी है तो ऊना की त्रासदी मुमकिन है, मोदी है तो गोधरा मुमकिन है, मोदी है तो महंगाई भी मुमकिन है, मोदी है तो कांति भाई खराड़ी की जो अगुवाई हुई कल रात को अगुवाई वो भी मुमकिन है, और मोदी है तो मेरे पास बहुत लंबी लिस्ट है।
मैम इन सब इश्यूज को या तो आप लोगों को समझा नहीं पाए या फिर लोगों को इन इश्यूज से फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा, वो आप पर तब भी यकीन नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो अभी भी मोदी के साथ जा रहे हैं।
I have to say that BJP has, if at all it has succeeded, BJP has succeeded at befooling the people of this country and the people of Gujarat into believing that, you know, we are America
Mahima ji,
kind
you know,
of
with all due respect, ma'am, with all due respect, ma'am, let's not demean the voter. Let's not demean the voter just because the Congress has not been able to send across their message. Let's not demean the voter by saying that they have been fooled. Voters do understand. The Congress also needs to look within. But Mr. Pramod Swami, I want to understand from you. No, let's not say that their voters have been befooled, ma'am.
Allow me a moment before you proceed. You just said, allow me a moment before you proceed. You just said that.
Ankit ji, may I respond? Ankit ji, may I respond?
Complete. Ankit ji, you just said that we are that the voters said कि सारे issues हैं, yet we'll vote for Modi ji. So if it is not a denial, a state of denial, then what is it? That is what we must try to understand here.
But
Ankit ji, may I respond, Ankit ji?
Okay. No, but is it? Does that mean so? Instead of saying that इतने सारे issues हैं, if people are still having the faith for all these issues, they still think Modi is the man who can fix it. The Congress party needs to up their game. Let me very quickly go to Mr. Pramod. For the Bharatiya Janata Party, while you might in fact feel vindication, there is happiness that the BJP will win in Gujarat and also a cliffhanger in Himachal Pradesh. But it also shows you, sir, this result that if there is a strong regional player like in Delhi, the BJP's electoral machinery and even Prime Minister Narendra Modi face doesn't work.
मैं उनकी बात को एक शायरी के द्वारा उत्तर देना चाहूंगा कि हजारों वर्ष जब नरगिस रोती है अपनी बेनूरी पे, हजारों वर्ष नरगिस जब रोती है अपनी बेनूरी पे, तब जाके चमन में होता है दिदावर पैदा। नेता से नायक और नायक से जननायक। जब कोई व्यक्ति नायक से जननायक जब बन जाता है तो फिर जब वो रोड शो में निकलता है तो उसके पीछे हुजूम उमड़ पड़ता है। और 27 साल शासन करने के बाद में भी अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी और पूरे विश्व के नेता, देश के नेता जब नरेंद्र मोदी सड़कों पर उमड़ते हैं तो जन सैलाब उमड़ पड़ता है। और इस बात को शायद कहीं न कहीं कांग्रेस का नेतृत्व और कांग्रेस की जो नेतागण है,
लेकिन ऐसा क्यों होता है कि जन सैलाब अगर दिल्ली के अंदर एमसीडी की पूरी सर पर ऐसा क्यों होता है कि वो जन सैलाब दिल्ली में मोदी जी के नाम पर, बीजेपी की पूरी मशीनरी के नाम पर सामने नहीं आता है, वो सिर्फ गुजरात में दिखाई पड़ता है या फिर हिमाचल में दिखाई पड़ता है? यानी कि अगर कांग्रेस के अलावा आपके सामने कोई और प्रतिद्वंदी आ जाता है तो कहीं ना कहीं बीजेपी की मशीनरी फेल हो जाती है।
मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि दिल्ली में अन्ना हजारे के आंदोलन के बाद में अरविंद केजरीवाल ने एक राजनीतिक जमीन दिल्ली में तैयार कर ली है अपने लिए। उनके पास में एक कार्यकर्ताओं की टीम भी है और उनके साथ में हम अपना राजनीतिक जो लड़ाई है, विचारधारा की लड़ाई है, उसको हम उनके साथ में लड़ रहे हैं। लेकिन आप ये भूल रहे हैं कि एमसीडी के चुनाव में नरेंद्र मोदी जी नहीं निकले। और नरेंद्र मोदी जी जब जो देश के जननायक है, जब वो निकलते हैं तो पूरा एक
सर दिल्ली की किसी भी सड़क पे चले जाइए, सबसे बड़ा चेहरा वहां पर पोस्टर पे बीजेपी के नरेंद्र मोदी जी का लगा होता है। जेपी नड्डा साहब से लेकर आपके मुख्यमंत्री, कई राज्यों के और काफी बड़े बड़े नेता वहां पर चुनाव में आए थे। पर आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, ये दोनों तरह से देखने की बात है। मिस्टर उमर, आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम यू सर, आफ्टर दिस रिजल्ट व्हिच हैज कम इन ऑफ द एग्जिट पोल इन गुजरात, what is the larger national implication that you are seeing as far as this result is concerned? How does it benefit Prime Minister Modi? Because for the BJP, while in the short term it's a big gain, it also tells you that there is nobody else in the BJP who on their own can pull the party and take it to any victory, at least as of today.
Exactly, Ankit. Modi and Amit Bhai Shah has proved that they are the only mass leader. And Modi has virtually risked everything. Today we are discussing that, this is the result. Suppose hypothetically if the result would have gone the other way around, then ठिकरा तो मोदी जी के सर पे ही फूटता. So Modi ji has taken a biggest risk, and he believes that the biggest risk in life is not to take risk. So he took a risk, and for 3 consecutive days, he has taken a personal risk, security risk also, and he has conducted this. And I personally feel that Gujarat in 2024 election, Gujarat has given Bharatiya Janata Party 26 out of 26 seats in 2014 and 2019. So they are preparing their ground that Gujarat model is the right model, and the experiment that they have done in Gandhinagar last year, that by polarizing votes between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party, that has succeeded in this election also, that this would be a polarization between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party, and BJP's vote share may reduce. Ankit, BJP's vote share, mark my word, BJP's vote share may reduce, but number of seats will increase.
Okay, Mahima ji, if I can, if I can come to you very quickly, and I can just quickly understand from you, ma'am, is there any lesson for the Congress party here? While your Bharat Jodo Yatra is going on, and the Congress says that we are not an electoral fighting machine, then what is the Congress party in this game on? You are not an NGO. For whatever changes you want to make in India, you will have to fight elections, come to power. What is the lesson for the Congress party as far as these elections are concerned?
Who said that we are not interested in the politics, or we are functioning like an NGO? I think we are very well functioning like a political party. We are on the ground establishing a connect with the people of this country. We are not like the BJP. We are not an electioneering party who perpetually remains in an electioneering state. We understand what is the value of the PMO. When we were in power, the Prime Minister's office was never vacated, was never left unattended, like it is now under BJP's regime. The Prime Minister, the Home Minister, and a whole array of ministers are in Gujarat, and the people of this country must raise this question. Who is looking after the policy making in Delhi? The people of this country will have to also question our lesson you are asking.
Okay.
Our lesson is that we must more ardently ask the question that how and why can a Prime Minister run a road show on the very morning of the polling? This morning in Ranip, we saw a road show practically by the Prime Minister.
It's
the people of the country
absolutely, ma'am. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you here. I'm completely out of time on this, but you're right. The opposition has all the rights to ask the question. You should raise the issues that you think matter to the people, that you want to raise against the Prime Minister. But the fact is, elections have to be fought with the heart and soul, like you want to ask these questions as well. That is the spirit that we found missing as far as the Congress party, at least in the state of Gujarat and also in the MCD elections of Delhi is concerned. I thank all my guests for joining me at this moment. With that, it's a wrap on at least the second phase of polling. Gujarat has polled. The verdict is now sealed in the EVMs. For Himachal Pradesh, for Gujarat, for the MCD elections on 8th, we'll know whether these numbers turn into exact polls. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on Verified. Thank you. Good night.